All right, so 2/3 divided by 1/4. And I'm still going to go with the same thing, the groups in. So this means how many groups of 1/4 order are in 2/3. So that's the question I got to answer. And to do that, I'm going to look at it this way. 1/4 goes into 2/3 how many times? So this question translates to this division box that way, which is kind of a nicer way to think about it, I think. So then I have to illustrate, well, what does a fourth look like and what does 2/3 look like? And to do that, I'm just going to draw my little boxes here. So there's one hole there, and I'm going to draw another hole next to it, trying to make it about the same size. And then put my little division box in between. And then I have to show what a fourth looks like. So let's go vertical for the fourths. And the thirds will go horizontal. So here's the 1/4 I have to work with. Actually, use a different color. Let's go red like the other picture. So there's my 1/4. And here's my 2/3. And again, if I have to draw this, I'd much rather draw squares and rectangles than hexagons. A little easier. All right, so problem is, so I can see that this piece is smaller than all of that. And a naive guess would be it goes in 1, 2 times, because there's one piece here and 2 pieces there. But the problem is the red piece is not the same size as the blue pieces, even if the holes are the same size, which I was hoping they would be. So we have to cut each like the other. So I'm just going to redraw this, leave that original one there. So here's my division box, my holes. My thirds and my fourths. And my shaping. Okay, so then cutting each like the other, we'll switch colors. So we'll go thirds that way, fourths this way. So now I've redrawn the problem. So this is now 3 out of 12 is going into 8 out of 12. And the 12ths are really irrelevant right now. This is how many times does 3 go into 8? Well, 3 goes into 8, 8/3 times is one way to look at it. Or I could just look for groups of 3. Like I did in the pattern block version. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, there's a group of 3. 1, 2, 3, there's a second group of 3, and then I have 2 left over. So then I found there are 2 and 2/3 groups. And so that's another version of the answer there. Questions? Okay, so division. We've got how to model division, which definitely takes some practice, and it's important you not just know the algorithms, but how to justify why the algorithm works. And so these pictures justify why the algorithms work.